Hey, sweet friends. Have you ever had fried catfish with fried mushrooms? Well, we're fixing to have that tonight. I've got me some superior catfish, and I've got the fillets, but I'm going to tell you something you can do for children. They love nuggets. Anything they can just pick up with their finger and pop in their mouth, they love it. So what I've done is I've already cut me up some nuggets, but I want to show you how to do it. Take your catfish fillet, and you're just going to cut it like this, down the center, and then cut their little nuggets. Doesn't take but a second to cook. This will make a great snack. It's a healthy snack for them. They always say we need to eat more fish. Well, we're eating it. So that's how I'm doing it. Let me cut one more up. Y'all, there's two things that I really want you to do tonight. Or today. Well, it's night, actually. I'm doing this for supper. Got our grease hot. We're going to do our mushrooms and our fish. That's what I'm having for supper tonight. So, here's what I want you to do. I would like for you to tell me, there's three things. I want to know what state you're in, what city in that state you're in, and the name of the grocery store that you shop at. And the reason I'm saying this is because it would be great if we could get the fish into there and you wouldn't even have to order it anymore. Just go over there and buy it. So I really would like to know that. The name of the state. I need to turn it off a second. And what grocery store do you shop at? It might not be where you live. You may drive 30 miles to get to your grocery store. I don't know. But tell me. And that would be good. So that's three things. The state, the city, and the grocery store that you use. And is it like a little local store that you buy your groceries from, somebody just has a little store? Or is it, what kind of store is it? Okay, and we're going to see what we can do about that. All right, so I've got my catfish right here, and I'm not going to put a lot of stuff on it. I'm going to put some salt. Fix it the way the children like it, okay? I'm going to put some paprika on mine. I think the children would like paprika. And listen, put them out something for them to dip their fish in that you think they would like. Children love ranch. They love ketchup. I'm going to have tartar sauce. But they can do, whatever. All right, so our fish is wet because I just got through thawing it out. So there's our catfish nuggets. And I'm going to put some cornmeal on it. A little bit, just enough to coat it. There's this story I want to tell y'all about. And you new followers probably hadn't heard it, but your old ones have. One night, my grandchildren were all over here. And they were hungry. And I had some catfish. And this has been years ago. But anyway, I had some catfish. And I knew that they didn't really like fish. They just, I don't know if they thought because it's a fish. I don't know what they thought. Kids, who knows what they think. So anyway, I thought, well, what can I do? Because they're hungry and I got fish. And what am I going to do? Well, I cut them like this. And I didn't say chicken nuggets. I didn't say fish nuggets. I didn't say anything. The only thing I did is I coated them real good like this, and I fried them. And I said, hey, y'all, I made you some nuggets. Honey, they ate those things up. They ate those things up. You don't have to tell your kids every little detail unless you want to. When they say, why can't I go? You could just say, because I said so. That's what my mom and daddy told me. They didn't have to give me excuses why I couldn't go to the here or go there or do this or do that. They just said, no, you can't go to that, darling. Why not, Mama? Why can't I go? Because I said so. And that should be sufficient because parents look after their children. All right, so we got this ready. Now let's get our mushrooms ready. Now remember, there's 3 things I was to put in the comments. So if you're commenting right this second, all right, so the buttermilk goes in the mushrooms. If you've never had fried mushrooms, honey, you don't know what you're missing with that either. I'm just going to put just a little buttermilk, and this is just to wet it. That's all it's for, is just to wet the sides so that the goodie sticks on it. Okay, we're going to put some salt. Some garlic. I'm looking to make sure that you got to have your grease kind of hot. I'm going to put some garlic. I'm going to put some dill. You don't have to put dill. I like it, but you don't have to do it on yours. I think it's good. And we're going to put some flour. You can put self-rising or you can put the plain, whichever one you want to put. But that buttermilk seed is going to make this flour stick on there. See how it's sticking? Okay, y'all ready to fry them up? Let's eat us some good fried mushrooms. If you've never fixed fried mushrooms, you need to try this. And then you can have your chicken nuggets to go with it. I listened at me. See, I'm worse than kids. Catfish nuggets. But just say nuggets to them. They don't know the difference. All right, let's just drop one in and see what's happening. That's what you want to do. It is happening. It is happening. So I'll turn it to 9. I don't want it too far. Y'all come over here with me. Come right here. Put you over here in that so you can see it cooking. Y'all like to see it cooking, don't you? Okay. It's gonna be good, y'all. Now, I got you real close. We're going to cook our fish first. Turn it down just a little bit. I don't want it to cook too fast. You could fix this for a snack for your children. You could fix it for a meal. I don't know if y'all have ever been to a restaurant before where you ordered a real big salad and you got to choose what you wanted on top of it. What kind of meat. Well, you could do these nuggets and put them on top of a salad and they're delicious like that. I've had the fish on top, I've had shrimp on top, and I've had chicken on top of my salad. I'm frying mine in lard in case y'all want to know what I'm frying it in. I just cleaned my lard just the other day. Okay, 2 more and that's it. No, there's another one. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're just gonna put this over to the side. Rinse our hands off a little bit. Okay, here's my little scooper I'm going to get it out with. Then you get us a plate. I'll just put them in this little platter right here. I love that little platter. I got this at an antique store. It's kind of a light yellow, but it's real tiny. And it's lightweight too. It's real nice. All right, y'all, look at this. My word, don't these look good? Catfish nuggets. What you say? And then we're going to drop in our mushrooms. I'll put them over to the side. See, it just doesn't take long. Look at that. Look at that, how pretty. Cutting them in just little nuggets like this, they just don't take long to fry. Not in that hot grease anyway. I may have cooked too many. I may have to run over to Hannah's house and take her some. She'll eat them. This is just so easy. But it would be nice if y'all could just go to your grocery store and buy them. But right now, you're still having to order them. I'm going to give you a link for that. I order mine. My grocery store doesn't sell them. All right, there's your catfish nuggets. All right, let's put in our mushrooms and get those done, and then we'll be finished. Let me warn you on the mushrooms, y'all. Somehow, you got to be really careful eating fried mushrooms when you're home doing them. They get so hot. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Okay, there's our mushrooms. I cooked me a half a box. Let me move this out of the way. Let's taste one. And here's the good thing about the catfish, the little nuggets, is that you don't have to have a fork. If you eat them like popcorn, just kind of dip them in. Kids more than likely would rather have ketchup or so good. Isn't that a good idea for children? Have them some ketchup out there or some ranch, whatever they like. Cheese dip, doesn't matter. Look at that. That's so good. All right, turn these over. I don't want to turn over. If your mushrooms are too big, cut them in two from the stem down in half and do them the same way with the buttermilk. Now you got to have some buttermilk on them. You've got to have that because you want your goodie to stick on it. Taking longer to cook the mushrooms than it did the fish. Superior catfish, they come from Macon, Mississippi. They've got big ponds out there on a lot of land. And I went, and they are beautiful. And they're from America. We don't want anything from some of those other countries that we don't know how they're growing them. All right, let's take these up. They're ready. Yeah, this is my supper tonight. I'll show y'all this video in the morning. Y'all probably in the bed right now. Turn that off. Make sure you always turn that off. I would eat one of these in front of you right now, but you cannot. You've got to wait just like a minute or two. They get so hot. I don't know why mushrooms do that, but they do. I'm going to eat them. I just can't eat them right this second. But I can eat these. I love fish, and I love catfish too. My favorite kind of fish, I don't really like seafood fish. I don't know why, but I like freshwater fish. And my favorite ones are catfish and brim. That's the two I like. And I can eat my weight in them. Y'all, this is such a good idea now for your children. Just put them out there before them. Don't make a big fuss over it. And you can get them to eat fish. They don't know what they like. Let's see if this is cool enough. No. See, that grease gets down in there and cooks that inside part, and that's why it gets so hot. I like ranch on my mushrooms. I don't like tartar sauce on it. These are good too, but they're just too hot to eat. Okay, y'all. Let's put the top back on our grease. And remember to tell me 3 things in the comment. What stores do you shop at? And where are your stores? What city or state? Tell the state, the city, and the store. State, city, store. And let's see if we can't figure out where y'all are getting or where you're shopping. And maybe we can help you out some. Okay? Fix the children some of these. And while they're eating them, you can eat them too. They're delicious. Okay, I'm going to put you a link in there, and y'all go to their site. They've got a storefront, too, in Macon, Mississippi, but you can get a lot of other stuff there, not just catfish. They've got beef and pork and all kinds of stuff. It's a big company, and they can supply your needs. And these catfish come to your house, right to your house, cold. Now, here's something I want to tell y'all. Like, if you buy a box of them and you can't eat all of them at one time, here's something I would do. Get you some freezer bags. And how many ever, they sell lots of different, the whole fish, they sell the tails, they sell fillets. I usually get fillets and tails. But anyway, drop you how many you think. If you think you usually cook about 4 fillets or 6 fillets, drop them in that sack. Go to your sink and put water over them until they're covered, and leave a little space at the top with no water, you know, and seal it up and put it in your freezer. And they will last forever because they're in that block of ice, so they can't get freezer burn. I don't have to worry about it because my freezer out there that I keep them in, it's the kind you have to defrost yourself. And so mine stay looking good. But this freezer in here on the refrigerator, it's self-defrosting, and it likes to pull water out of all your meats. Have you ever put some chicken breast in the freezer, and when you got it out, they turned white, they look dry? That's because your refrigerator sucked the water out of them. If you've got a self-defrosting refrigerator, it pulls water out of the item that's in the freezer. If you've got one that you have to defrost yourself and knock the ice off the side, that's the best one to have because it doesn't do that. I've got a self-defrosting refrigerator freezer over there at the Cottle House. And I've got ice trays in the freezer. And did you know, sometimes I go over there, and what happens is that freezer sucks the water literally out of the ice tray. It's happened more than once. And so I'm just telling you that for your information. So if you'll cover them with water when you freeze them, hey, you ain't got to worry about it. They're going to do really super good. So Anyway, let's see if we can eat this mushroom now. I'm anxious to eat it. So good. Delicious. All right. So this is a good finger food meal. Mushrooms and catfish nuggets that we made up. And that extra oh, what did I put? Dill. It tastes real good on these. And I'm gonna get me out some ranch dressing and dip them in that. Oh, look how quick and easy it was. Y'all have a good night. Cook you some catfish, cook you some mushrooms. Remember to tell me the 3 things in the comments. State, city, and what grocery store do you use? If it's a little individually owned one, like just Johnny down the street has a little local grocery store, not affiliated with anything, tell us that. But if it's a big chain, tell us that. Tell us whatever kind you shop at. Okay? And that'll be a good thing. All right, y'all have a great night. And I'm certainly going to have a great night. I don't know if I can eat all these. I may have to take Hannah a few. I cooked too many for me. Love y'all and have a great day. You're seeing this in the morning, but I did it at night for my supper. So y'all got all day ahead of you today. So enjoy your day and do something fun. Love y'all. Bye-bye.